Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Well, I'm going to pour some water in here. Right, in this pan, we're going to do some kale today. Just gonna nice, simple preparation of kale. You know, kale is one of those things that are supposed to be super good for us. You may notice this is an apple juice jar. Well, I just use it for my water because it's glass. So I've got a bunch of these as well as a 6-gallon glass container that I put my reverse osmosis water into when I make it. So that's why I had that in that bottle, if you noticed. So I'm going to turn this on immediately. This is about how much water I would use. I'm not sure if you see that well. Yeah, I think you probably do. So, and I'm going to use like that much water for about this much kale. This is, of course, organic, and as you already know, that's clean, drinkable water. So I've washed my kale, just, with water, and right now I'm just looking over anything that I may not like to be a part of what I'm doing. Like if I see any buggies on it, any bugs, I'll like figure out, do I throw that part away or do I just take the buggy off? Like that. So now the piece I just pulled off and threw away kind of looked like maybe it had been eaten by something. Uh, that's what you get with organic. See, with organic, it means it's good and healthy. So the bugs are interested. They want to eat it too. With non-organic, uh, not so much because the poisons they use kill the buggies. And if it's genetically modified, where the poisons are actually grown by the plant itself, well, let's just stop right there and not even do it. Come on. Yeah, so organic kale, looking good. Okay, just taking a good look. I just don't want to eat any bugs. It's not my thing. Some people eat bugs, and that's okay for them. I'm just not into it. It's not my thing. Okay, go like that. Okay. hmm Okay, so I already see something right there. Just gonna cut off that piece right like that. Throw that away, just because it looked less than appetizing to me. And just taking a good look. Everything's looking fine. My water is heating. So what I'm gonna do now is just gonna break it up into smaller pieces. This will be part of my daughter's dinner. And now this big old piece in there. See, if it was just me, I would like, I would eat that. But my daughters are like 4, and they're gonna like it more if I leave. Well, if I take this part out. So I'm just cutting that off, and same thing here. Basically just running alongside, boom, like that. Or if I had it open on the cutting board, like that kind of thing. Had to take a closer look to see if I was actually getting that on the video. So just like that. Now for me, sometimes, probably not right now, but sometimes I just keep this part and I'll throw it in a freezer bag, and then I'll have that for, say, if I'm making myself some kind of soup, because that's good. Or sometimes I'll just take a bite of it, take a bite off of it right now while I'm cooking, like that, which I could do. Yeah, see, that's fine. Matter of fact, Matter of fact, as soon as I said that, it was like, well, yeah, why don't I just eat it? So I am. Okay, my water is almost done, almost to a boil. I'm going to pause this now, and we'll be back when it has achieved boiledom. And here we go. Here we go. We do have a boil. So I'm just going to pick all this up and I'm going to drop it right in. And I don't use plastic utensils. Of course, that's because I want to keep chemicals out of my food as well as I can. So, okay, I've dropped that in. I'm going to set the timer now for 5 minutes. Echo, set kale timer 5 minutes. I'm going to put that cover on with a little opening on the edge here. I'm going to turn my heat down. I had it on high, and I only had it on high to get it to a boil as quickly as I could. I still want it to be boiling, so I know it's going to, as I turn the heat down, it's going to be less, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Less vibrant of a boil. That's not the right word, but it gets my meaning across. So, so I've turned it down like on my stove to about 7. My stove here goes low, simmer, 2, 3, 4, medium, 6, 7, 8, high. So I've dropped it down to 7. I've got my timer on now for 5 minutes, and that's it. We've done it. When it's done, just strain it. And like with so many other vegetables, and you just saw me eat that piece of the stem, this can be eaten raw. Just I always recommend, highly recommend, organic and fresh as opposed to processed. Once it's been processed, even if it's organic, things may have happened to it that um, would be less than beneficial for a person to eat. So ideally, um, fresh, organic. If you can grow it yourself, fantastic. Otherwise, I'm not able to grow it, so I get mine from the supermarket. When you're done, you can either eat it, boom, just like that, or you can put things on it. I mean, what would you like to put on it? Experiment. That's what I say. You could put butter. You know, if you're into butter, butter goes great on lots of things. Everything from popcorn to mashed potatoes, right? Well, if you have found this interesting, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. As I like to say, this channel is basically for those who feel a bit clueless in the kitchen. Maybe you've not ever been exposed to things such as fresh kale or string beans or actually frying an egg or something. That's what this channel is about. Just simple stuff. And well, I guess that's it. My timer will go off in just a few more minutes, and then I will just strain it, looking for my big old spoon. I love this thing. I've only had it like maybe like 3 months. You know, I saw it and it was like, man, I gotta try that out, and it works out so good. Um, okay, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, eat organic. I say it a lot, I'll say it again. Stay away from non-stick coating. It's just a really bad idea. They might be saying, hey, new and improved, it doesn't have the bad stuff. Yeah, but in like, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, they're going to be saying, oops, sorry. That has bad stuff too. But we've got a new chemical coating now that doesn't have the bad stuff. And it just goes on and on and on like that. So, you know, do yourself and your family a favor and just don't use it. I personally threw away a wonderful rice cooker, and I used it for several years. And it was a Zojirushi rice cooker, and that thing, oh my goodness, it it was amazing. Uh, I loved it, but I was never comfortable with the nonstick coating. And finally, one day it was like, man, what am I doing? I need to like just stop using this. So I like stuck it in a laundry room where I was living and just put a free sign on it. Because some people just don't care. Okay, yeah, some people don't know, but some people don't care, you know. And so maybe it found a good home. I didn't just want to throw it away. So I gave it the opportunity to live on. And yeah, wasn't for me anymore. So I just want to say, if you're using non-stick cookware, man, give it away, throw it away. Either way, stop using it. It's a bad idea. Okay, there, I've said it. Bye for now. Have a beautiful reality.